Different foods to eat daily. There are many different foods that one should include in their daily diet to achieve optimal health. Foods play an important role in providing the body with the nutrients it needs and helps regulate bodily functions. A balanced diet includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, grains, dairy products, and meat sources. Some good food choices for breakfast might be oatmeal with raisins or bananas, yogurt with fresh fruit or granola, scrambled eggs with salsa, English muffins topped with sliced cheese and ham, cereal bar fortified with vitamins and minerals. Everyone has their own favorite foods to eat, but sometimes it can be nice to try something different. To improve your health, it is important to eat a variety of different foods. It is also important to cook each type of food the best way possible. There are many different ways to cook different types of food. To make the food the best it can be, it is important to use the right spices and ingredients. Not all spices and ingredients are the same, so it is important to experiment to find out which ones work best for you. Eating a variety of different foods can help you to maintain healthy body weight. This is because different foods have different nutrients and proteins which can increase your health and help you to stay fit. It is important to eat a variety of different foods every day to improve your health and stay fit. Experimenting with different spices and ingredients can make the food the best it can be. Food is an essential part of everyone's life. It provides the necessary nutrients to sustain our physical and mental health, along with a sense of pleasure and satisfaction. Food can also play a vital role in social interactions and communication. In this essay, we will be discussing some common food items and their respective benefits. A healthy diet is essential for our overall well-being. We need to ensure that we include a variety of fruits and vegetables in our diet to get the most from them. The types of fruits and vegetables vary depending on what we are looking for. Some, such as leafy greens, are good for providing vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Others, such as sweet potatoes, have a high amount of starch which can provide energy. Fruits and vegetables are also good for providing us with vitamins and minerals. For example, oranges are good for providing vitamin C, which helps to fight against the disease. Choosing the right type of milk is also important. Cow's milk contains more protein than other types of milk. This is important for children, who need to build up their muscles. However, cow's milk is also high in cholesterol. Some people, therefore, choose to drink goat's milk or soy milk. These types of milk are low in cholesterol and, as such, are good for people who are trying to reduce their risk of heart disease. Some people also choose to drink almond milk, which is a good source of both protein and potassium. The health benefits of eggs are well known. Eggs are high in dietary cholesterol and choline, which are important for the nervous system. They are also a good source of B vitamins, vitamin D, and selenium. Eggs can also help to reduce the risk of cancer. Some people, therefore, choose to eat eggs as part of a healthy diet. Meat alternatives are an important part of a healthy diet. They provide us with the protein that we need, as well as other nutrients, such as fatty acids and zinc. Some of the most popular meat alternatives are veganism, vegetarianism, and flexitarianism. These types of diets offer a lot of flexibility, allowing you to choose the type of meat that is best for you. They also provide us with a variety of other nutrients, such as vitamins B12 and D, which are not found in meat. A healthy diet includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, and meat. Fruits and vegetables are good for providing us with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Milk is important for providing us with nutrients, such as protein and cholesterol, and eggs are high in dietary cholesterol and choline. How to grow plants at the home? Growing plants in the home is a fun and easy way to add some greenery to your space, learn about gardening, and have fresh vegetables or fruits at your fingertips. There are many different types of plants that can be grown indoors, so get creative. Here are a few tips for growing plants in your home. Choose the right type of plant. Some plants need well-draining soil, while others prefer more fertile soil. Think about what kind of environment you want the plant to live in before choosing its species. Anyone who wants to get a feel of gardening in their own home can do so by growing a few plants. There are many types of plants that can be grown in a home, and they can serve a variety of purposes. For example, a tree may be useful for shade, flowers can provide beauty, and herbs can add flavor to food. The most important thing is to choose plants that will fit the climate and room of the home. When watering plants, it is important to pay attention to the type of plant and the amount of water it needs. Most plants need about half an inch of water per week, but it is important to adjust according to the type of plant and the weather. Watering plants in a way that allows them to get a good supply of water will result in healthier plants. If a plant is not doing well, it is important to take it out of the area and give it a break. Overcrowding a plant or giving it too much water can damage it. Instead, try giving it less water or moving it to a different area. When a plant is doing well, it is important to fertilize it occasionally with a diluted solution of pH-balanced fertilizer. There are many different plants that can be grown in a home, and it is a fun way to get a feel for gardening. Pay attention to the type of plant and the amount of water it needs, and you will be able to successfully grow a plant in your home. Plants are living organisms that need the care to survive. There are different types of plants, and each one requires a specific type of care. Some common rules for taking care of plants include watering them properly, fertilizing them on a regular basis, keeping away from drafty areas, and protecting them from pests. A plant needs water, but how much it needs and when to give it is dependent on the plant's condition. Some plants, such as cacti, require very little water while other plants, such as succulents, require a lot more water. It is important to give your plants enough water so they do not dry out but not too much water that it drowns the plant. Fertilizing a plant is important to give it a good base of nutrition. Feeding plants with a proper fertilizer will help them grow and produce flowers. There are a variety of fertilizers available on the market, so it is important to find the one that is specifically for the plants you are growing. Pruning is a necessary part of taking care of any plants. Pruning not only keeps the plant in good shape, but also allows the plant to produce more flowers. Pruning is also necessary to relieve the plant of overcrowding and to allow light to reach the plants in the best way possible. Plants need water, fertilization, and pruning in order to thrive. By paying attention to these three factors, you can ensure that your plants are healthy and look their best.
My mother and father, the love of my life. The word love is one that has been spoken and sung about for centuries. It conjures up images of beauty, happiness, and unconditional support. While love can be found in all sorts of relationships, from family to friends to romantic partners, there are certain types of love that tend to stand out more than others. My relationship with my mother is a very special one. My mother is very spontaneous and has a great sense of humor. She is also very vocal. She is not afraid to speak her mind, even if it may upset or anger people. On the other hand, my father is a very calm and introspective person. He is also very traditional. He values family values and believes in living a moral life. My parents have always been there for me when I needed them. They have never abandoned me or given me any reason to doubt their love for me. My relationship with my father is very similar to my relationship with my mother. We share a lot of similarities as well as a few differences. My parents are both very traditional and family-oriented. They both value traditional values and view the family as the most important unit in life. They also have a great sense of humor. They have never forced their values on us or made us feel like we had to conform to their expectations. In fact, they have always been open to our ideas and have been staunch supporters of my choices. My father has also been a great support system during times of difficulty. He has been there for me when I have needed him, and I have always felt grateful for his love and support. The meaning of love is a very complex and difficult question to answer. On the one hand, love is a feeling of warmth and happiness. It is a sense of connectedness and understanding. It is a feeling of complete happiness and satisfaction. On the other hand, love can be conditional. It can be based on things such as compatibility, shared interests, and shared values. Finally, love can be a reciprocal emotion. It requires both parties to give and receive love in order to be truly meaningful. In short, the meaning of love is a complex and multi-layered question that is difficult to answer in a single essay. However, I believe that love is a feeling of warmth and happiness that is based on connectedness, understanding, and happiness. In short, the meaning of love is a feeling that is all-encompassing and fulfilling, and nothing can beat the love of parents. Water is important for life. Water is an essential part of life, and without it, many things would not be possible. Humans are able to survive because they are capable of extracting water from the ground and using it for their needs. The availability of clean water has a huge impact on human health and well-being. It also plays a significant role in agriculture, industry, transportation, etc. Water is considered to be the most important fluid for life on Earth. It is required for the survival of both plants and animals. There are three primary ways that we get water. We can drink water directly from the ground, we can eat water containing food, or we can use water to help us process food. The way that we get water from the ground depends on the type of soil that we are living in. In dry areas, we can get water by digging deep. In wet areas, we can get water by digging shallow, or we can use a water wheel. The way that we get water from the ground, from rain, or from reservoirs depends on the weather. If it is hot, dry, or windy, the water will be absorbed into the ground quickly. If it is cold, wet, or calm, the water will stay in the atmosphere and be collected by the water wheel or dug out by the diggers. When there is not enough water, we can't live. Plants need water to grow, and animals need water to drink and to survive. If there is not enough water, the plants will die and the animals will die too. The water that we drink, the water that we use to grow our food, and the water that we use to clean our houses is all called groundwater. When the water table is low, the water that is underground is drawn towards the surface. This is called groundwater depletion. In dry areas, the water that is underground can be drawn out quickly and the ground can become very dry. In wet areas, the water can't be drawn out quickly, and the water table can go down very slowly. When the water table is low, there are two ways that we can get water. We can clear the land, and we can drill down into the ground. If we clear the land, we can use the land for farming or for building. If we drill down into the ground, we can use the water for farming or for building. When the water table is low, it is important to monitor it. We can use satellites to monitor the water table, or we can use special sensors to monitor the water table. If we see that the water table is low, we can do one of two things. We can dig a well, or we can use a water tanker to bring water from a higher water table. Water is important for our lives, and we need to be careful not to lose it. We need to keep our water clean, and we need to conserve it. We should use water wisely, and we should be careful not to waste it. We need it to drink, to grow our food, and to clean our houses. We need to be careful not to lose it, and we need to be careful not to waste it. Climate change refers to any significant trend or changes in the Earth's climate over time. The term has been used for centuries, but became a subject of serious scientific debate only in the late 20th century. Climate change is often referred to as an environmental emergency, and it poses a major threat not just to humans, but also to plant life, animals, and natural resources around the world. Climate change is caused by human activities like burning of fossil fuels, coal and oil, emissions from factories and cars, deforestation, etc. Climate change is a global trend where the Earth's average surface temperature is rising. It is caused by the release of greenhouse gases from human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture. The gases stay in the atmosphere for a long time and trap heat from the sun. This causes the Earth's temperature to rise, which in turn causes natural disasters like heat waves, floods, and droughts, decreases crop yields, and disrupts the marine ecosystem. Climate change is already affecting the world today. The warmer the Earth gets, the greater the risk of extreme weather events. For example, increased frequency of severe thunderstorms, hurricanes, and wildfires. The increased intensity of extreme weather events creates a host of other problems. For example, when bad weather hits, people have to take time off from work, reducing the number of workers available to contribute to the economy. Furthermore, extreme weather can damage infrastructure. The displacement of people is also a pressing global issue. The poorest and most vulnerable populations are the first to be impacted by climate change. The effects of climate change on humans and animals are complex and varied. Animals are especially susceptible to the effects of climate change. For example, the spread of heat waves and drought. These events can kill large numbers of animals, make them sick, and force them to migrate. Climate change also decreases the populations of wild animals. For example, when the fruit and pollen supplies of crops decline, the birds that eat these fruits and pollen lose their food sources. This can lead to a decline in the populations of these birds and an overall decline in animal populations. Climate change is a global trend where the Earth's average surface temperature is rising. It is caused by the release of greenhouse gases from human activities such as burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and agriculture. The gases stay in the atmosphere for a long time and trap heat from the sun. What do I do in a day? Every day presents new opportunities and challenges. It is important to be able to identify what tasks need to be completed in order for the individual or organization to operate smoothly. This can be done through a systematic process of planning and organizing one's time. A daily routine should include setting goals, taking care of personal hygiene, getting adequate rest, eating a balanced diet, working on essential tasks, keeping up with current events and activities that are pertinent to the job position or area of expertise, as well as participating in leisure activities that fulfill one's needs but do not consume too much time. Everyone experiences the morning differently. For some, the first light of dawn is eagerly awaited, while for others it can be grudgingly accepted as another day beginning. Regardless of how someone may feel about getting up early, the mornings are a productive time. Even if you're not a morning person, you should at least be polite to others when they are getting ready for the day. Let them know when it is your turn, and avoid startles. If someone is getting ready in your room, try to be as quiet as possible. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Make sure that you eat something that is nutritious and filling, so that you don't feel hungry later on. Try to stick to a regular routine so that you don't have to think too much about what to eat. If you find yourself struggling with this, consider eating something beforehand that will help settle your stomach. In a day, you should try to get everything done that you plan to. Eat breakfast, Eat breakfast foods that are nutritious and filling, and break your routine as little as possible. Be polite to others, and try to get everything done as quickly as possible so that you can relax and enjoy the rest of the day. My favorite places to go. There are countless places that could be designated as one's favorite place. Some people might have a particular region or city that they love the most, while others might prefer exploring different parts of the world. No matter what someone's preference may be, there is no doubt that every person has at least one favorite place, somewhere where they feel happy and contented, away from the everyday stressors of life. This essay will focus on three main types of places: natural favorites, revisited favorites, and new discoveries. I love going out to places, especially in the summertime when the weather is great. There are three places that I enjoy going to a lot. They are all in different places around the world. One of these places is near my home, and it's a place called Monkey World. Monkey World is a safari park where you can see different types of monkeys. They have trees where the monkeys hang around. The monkeys are really cute. I've gone to Monkey World a few times. Each time I've had a really good time. I love how the monkeys interact with the visitors, and I always get to see a lot of them. I also really enjoy going to places in China. One of the places that I've gone to is called the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City is a palace built by the Emperor of China. It's located in Beijing, and it's really impressive. The palace is really large. It is filled with many interesting rooms. I've also visited another place in China called the Great Wall. The Great Wall is a wall built by the Chinese to protect their country from invaders. It's really impressive, and it's a lot longer than you might think. It's a great place to visit if you're interested in history. Lastly, I really enjoy going to different places in Europe. One of my favorite places to go is called the Acropolis. The Acropolis is the most famous archaeological site in Greece, and it's a really beautiful place. The Acropolis is home to the Parthenon, which is a really impressive building. I've also gone to the Colosseum, which is a huge Roman arena. The Colosseum is a great place to visit if you're interested in history, and it's really fun to see the games that were once played there. There are a lot of great places to go in the world, and each one of them has its own unique attractions. I love going out to places and experiencing different cultures, and I can't wait to explore more in the future. What are my favorite foods? Everyone has their own favorite foods. Some people might love garlic, others may enjoy seafood, and still others may adore pancakes or pizza. There is no definitive answer to the question of what someone's favorite food is, as everyone enjoys different things in their own way. However, certain foods are often linked with certain emotions or memories for many people. This essay will explore some of the most popular favorites among humans and provide a brief explanation as to why they are so loved by consumers worldwide. My favorite foods are those that I enjoy the most. Some of my favorites include boiled eggs, milkshakes, pizza, burgers, and chicken nuggets. I genuinely like all of these foods and they all taste great. I'm not fussy when it comes to food and I don't have any particular dislikes. I just appreciate good, tasty food. Some of my favorite foods are ones that I don't usually enjoy. For example, I don't usually like rice or lentils. However, I enjoy eating these foods when they are made the way that I like them. One reason why some of my favorite foods are special to me is because they're old favorites. For example, I grew up eating boiled eggs and milkshakes. These are two of my childhood favorites and they've remained favorites into adulthood. Other foods that I've grown to love in adulthood include pizza, burgers, and chicken nuggets. I enjoy eating all of these foods because they taste great and they're familiar. My favorite foods are those that I enjoy the most. Some of my favorites include boiled eggs, milkshakes, pizza, burgers, and chicken nuggets. I genuinely like all of these foods and they all taste great. I'm not fussy when it comes to food and I don't have any particular dislikes. I just appreciate good, tasty food. As a typical American, I love desserts. I especially love pudding, donuts, cakes, and sweets. These particular items are a bit different from traditional desserts. Instead of being sweet, they are dense and rich. They are also unique in the sense that they are typically baked in a donut-shaped form or cut into slices. Additionally, they are usually decorated with chocolate. Adult desserts are typically more complex and involve more flavors than child-friendly desserts. For example, an adult might order a chocolate pudding donut cake with caramel frosting and nuts. A child might order a chocolate donut with frosting and a sprinkle of sugar. Chocolate desserts typically differ from other desserts in that they are richer. This is why they are typically enjoyed by adults. Children might enjoy them more simply because they are not as dense. They are also not as complex, which makes them easier to enjoy. Furthermore, many chocolate desserts are recreated to be more like the dessert that a child would enjoy. For example, ice cream might be made with chocolate and milk rather than cream. Adult desserts are typically more complex because it takes more time and effort to make them. It is also more enjoyable for adults. Children do not have the same level of taste buds as adults and do not need as many flavors in their desserts. Adult desserts are more complex and richer than child-friendly desserts. They are also more enjoyable for adults. Chocolate desserts typically differ from other desserts in that they are richer. This is why they are typically enjoyed by adults. Children might enjoy them more simply because they are not as dense. They are also not as complex, which makes them easier to enjoy. My favorite sports. Sports are one of the most popular pastimes in the world. They offer a way for people to interact and share feelings with one another, while also providing an opportunity to work out any aggression or anger that may be building up within them. Sports have a long history, dating back all the way to ancient times. Many different sports were developed over time, as humans sought new ways to physically express themselves. There are now dozens of different sports available on a global scale, each with its own set of rules and regulations governing how they can be played. I have a lot of favorite sports activities. It all boils down to the simple enjoyment I get from participating in them. These sports activities have a lot of interactivity and excitement which I simply cannot resist. I love the feeling of participating in a game and the satisfaction of mastering it. These sports activities also make me feel alive. I often lose track of time and I find myself energized for the rest of the day. I really enjoy the challenge and the excitement of these sports. There are a few factors which go into why I enjoy these particular sports. Firstly, I often love competition. I love being in a race or trying to beat someone at a sport. Secondly, I really enjoy movement. I love the feeling of engaging in physical activity and the sense of power and control that comes with it. Thirdly, I really enjoy the sense of camaraderie and friendship which sports can bring. These sports activities are social events and I love the feel of being part of a team. I often find myself talking to friends after the game or during breaks. Most of the time I play these sports outdoors. That's where the sense of adventure and thrill comes in. You never know what is going to happen. Plus, I love the feeling of being in nature. I often find myself taking my time to explore new areas and capture the beauty of the surroundings. Cricket is my all-time favorite sport. I have been playing it since I was very young. I used to play in the empty fields near my house with my neighbors. I loved the feeling of hitting the ball and running to catch it. Cricket quickly became my favorite game. Cricket has taught me many valuable life skills. These include concentration, determination, and patience. Above all, cricket has given me great friends and a sense of camaraderie. I would not trade my experience playing cricket for anything. I also love to play football. Football is one of the most popular sports in the world, and it is enjoyed by people from all over the globe. It can be considered as a very physical sport that requires great fitness, strength, and stamina. It can also be quite dangerous if not played safely. I am passionate about playing football because I enjoy the challenge it poses. It is a physically demanding sport. I love the feeling of working hard for the entire 90 minutes. It is a great way to spend some time with my friends, and I thoroughly enjoy the competition. I also love being part of the crowd. I feel a sense of unity and community which I really enjoy. These sports activities give me a sense of purpose and make me feel like a part of something greater. My favorite sports activities are those which involve competition, movement, and a sense of community. These activities give me a lot of enjoyment and I can't resist participating in them. Traveling is my passion and love. I have always been fascinated by traveling. I find it to be one of the most exciting things that a person can do, and it is something that I truly enjoy. Traveling has given me so much: new experiences, friendships, knowledge, and understanding of different cultures and societies. It has also allowed me to see life from a more global perspective than ever before. In short, traveling has broadened my horizons enormously. Traveling is not only an opportunity for self-discovery, but also allows you to share your experiences with others who may be interested in learning about other parts of the world too. Traveling is my passion. I have always loved going on different trips and experiencing new places. I always enjoy looking at different pictures or videos of my previous trips to memories that I cannot forget. Traveling has allowed me to meet new people from all around the world. It has taught me a lot about different cultures. I have gained so much from the past trips that I cannot imagine not traveling. Planning and preparing for a trip is usually one of my favorite parts of any trip because I get to plan the entire trip by myself. This allows me to customize each trip to exactly what I want it to be and makes it more fun. I like to have a plan and to stick to it so that I know exactly what to expect and what to do every step of the way. I also like to be able to mix and match different activities so that I can experience as much as possible. My last trip was a long trip that I had been planning for months. I had narrowed it down to 2 possible destinations. I chose which one I wanted to go to based on the reviews I read. I was really excited to go. I was able to connect with locals in each city I visited, so I was able to learn a lot about the culture and the people. I also got to see some of the most beautiful views in the world. I can't wait to go on my next trip and experience everything it has to offer. Traveling is my passion, and I can't wait to go on my next trip. I have learned so much from my past trips that I cannot imagine not traveling. Traveling has allowed me to meet new people from all around the world and has taught me a lot about different cultures. Why our body needs vitamins. Vitamins are essential for our body to function properly. Vitamins help the body to create proteins, cells, and other vital substances. Some vitamins also play a role in regulating important bodily functions such as blood pressure and heart rate. A variety of factors can reduce the number of vitamins your body needs, including age, disease, or stress. If you don't get enough vitamins from food or supplements, your doctor may recommend taking a multivitamin supplement. What are vitamins? Vitamins are essential micronutrients that our body needs to perform various biochemical reactions. There are 19 vitamins that our body needs to function properly. Every day, our body absorbs some of these vitamins through food. It is important to note that our bodies can't store nutrients and vitamins. We must take a multivitamin regularly to ensure that we are getting all the nutrients that our body needs. How does our body use vitamins? The 19 vitamins that our body needs are used in various ways. Some are used for growth and development. Others are involved in basic biochemical processes, DNA synthesis, and energy production. It is important to note that not all vitamins are necessary for everyone. Each person's needs are different. We must consult a doctor to ascertain which vitamins are required for us. Why do we need to take a multivitamin? The 19 vitamins that our body needs come in different forms and doses. Not all of them are found in everyday food. We need to take a multivitamin regularly to ensure that we are getting all the vitamins and minerals that our body needs. A multivitamin is also a good way to prevent deficiency diseases. Vitamins are essential micronutrients that our body needs to perform various biochemical reactions. Taking a multivitamin regularly is a good way to ensure that we are getting all the vitamins and minerals that our body needs. What do I do during summer vacations? Summer vacations are a time for families and friends to get together, have some fun, and relax. They're also an excellent opportunity to recharge your batteries, so you can start the new school year with plenty of energy. However, there are still lots of things you can do on summer vacation that don't involve spending hours on the beach or at amusement parks. When the summer holidays come, I am so excited. I love spending time with family, friends, and nature. I love going to the beach, going swimming, and kayaking. I also love spending time in the park playing different games. I think the best part of summer vacations is when I get to relax and enjoy the company of those I care about the most. I would not want to do anything during my summer vacations that would make me unhappy. I want to enjoy my vacations to the fullest. I want to feel happy and refreshed when I return to school. I think my favorite part of summer vacations is when I get to spend time with friends and family without any obligations. I love feeling free and being able to do what I please. I adore the feeling of relaxation and contentment that comes with leisurely pursuits and good company. My favorite part of summer vacations is being able to relax and have fun with my loved ones. Spending time outdoors and doing simple activities like swimming and playing games is extremely enjoyable. I enjoy feeling free and not having any obligations. I am grateful for the opportunities to spend time with my family and friends. Summertime is the perfect time to enjoy a relaxing beach vacation. Spending time at the shoreline can provide plenty of fun and relaxation. Whether you prefer sandy beaches or crystal clear waters, there's something for everyone. Going to the beach is one of my favorite things to do in summer. I love the feeling of sand between my toes, the sound of the waves, and the smell of salt water. I usually go to the beach with my family or friends, but I also love going on solo adventures. I usually prepare for my trips by stocking up on sunscreen, snacks, and water bottles. I make sure to pack extra clothes in case the weather changes. I love planning my beach trips. I like to know as much as possible about the location I'm going to. I look up pictures of the beach and make a list of the things I want to see. I also decide what type of beach I want to visit and what kind of water temperature I'm looking for. Why do I love to go to school? I love to go to school because it is a place where I can learn new things and meet new people. It is also an opportunity for me to be creative, which I enjoy doing. Going to school has helped me develop skills that are important in my life, such as problem solving and critical thinking. For me, going to school is not only a means of acquiring knowledge, it is also an opportunity to socialize with my classmates and teachers. It is a place where I can learn and grow. A good day for me at school starts with getting up early and packing my school supplies, then eating breakfast. After I finish eating, I go to my assigned classroom and get to work. I usually do my best in school, but I have learned that, no matter how hard I try, there are always going to be days when I make mistakes. On good days, though, I usually enjoy learning new information, solving problems, and making friends. The best part of going to school for me is the sense of security it provides. I know that I am safe, and I can trust the people around me. School is my home, and I enjoy feeling comfortable and safe there. School is an important part of my life, and I enjoy every minute of it. I know that I can trust my teachers and classmates and that they will always be there for me. I look forward to each day at school, and I am grateful for the opportunity it gives me to learn and grow. I believe that my teachers at school help and love me. They do their best to make sure I have all the resources I need, and they always listen when I have questions or concerns. They are also great sources of encouragement, which is important in my life. My teachers have been very helpful in my learning process and care deeply about me. They have always tried to help me in any way they can, and have helped me to grow as a person. They have shown patience and understanding with me, and have always made sure that I feel comfortable and supported. I would like to thank my teachers for their dedication and love towards me, and for everything that they have done for me. My teachers have been incredibly helpful and loving toward me. They have always gone out of their way to make sure that I am comfortable and happy, and I would like to thank them for everything they have done for me. I am extremely grateful for the care and attention they have given me throughout my school years, and I will always remember them fondly. I have very loving and caring teachers who do their best to make sure that I get the most out of my education. They put a lot of effort into creating a learning atmosphere in which I feel comfortable and stimulated. I truly appreciate everything they do for me, and I love going to school. The way my teachers interact with me contributes significantly to my enjoyment of going to school. They are always willing to help me with anything I need assistance with, from understanding a concept to mastering a skill. I feel at ease with them and always enjoy our interactions. I need to go to school because it is the foundation for my future. My teachers help me develop a strong work ethic and the importance of doing my best in everything I do. They have also taught me how to take responsibility for my actions and how to embrace change. I love going to school and appreciate the special treatment my teachers give me. They ensure that I get the most out of my education, and I feel incredibly lucky to have them in my life. I am truly grateful for their kindness and guidance. Dogs are the best companions of human. Dogs are the best companions of human beings. They offer physical and emotional support, provide love and friendship, make us laugh, keep us company when we're alone and help to calm our apprehensions. There is no doubt that dogs have a profound impact on our lives in countless ways. They're simply the best. Pets are known to have a calming effect on humans, and this is mainly because of their close connection with humans. Dogs provide companionship, love, and support to humans. They help relieve stress, reduce anxiety, and promote healthy interaction between people and animals. They are also known to help people with cognitive and developmental problems. As pets, dogs provide us with a wealth of physical and emotional benefits. They provide companionship, love, and socialization. They help with physical health such as reducing the risk of heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. They provide mental health benefits such as reducing loneliness and isolation. They have a positive impact on our carbon footprint. In short, dogs are indispensable members of the family. The importance of dog-human relationships cannot be ignored. Apart from providing us with companionship, love, and support, these relationships also provide us with emotional support, financial assistance, and practical help such as locating lost belongings. The strong and loving connections between people and their pets are often the foundation of healthy and fulfilling relationships. Dogs are the best companions of humans. They provide companionship, love, socialization, physical health benefits, mental health benefits, and a positive impact on our carbon footprint. They are indispensable members of the family. I go for a walk daily. I go for a walk daily because I enjoy it. It helps me clear my head. A good walk can do wonders for your mood, physique, and productivity, all of which are essential ingredients in leading a healthy life. When you take the time to exercise regularly, your body releases endorphins, feel-good hormones that help reduce stress and promote relaxation. Exercise has also been shown to improve cognitive function by increasing blood flow to the brain. This is especially important as we age when our brains start shrinking in size. I go for a walk almost every day, weather permitting. I enjoy the fresh air and the solitude it provides. However, the best time of day to go for a walk varies depending on the weather. When the weather is mild, I enjoy going for a walk early in the morning before the rest of the area is bustling. When the weather is colder, I enjoy going for a walk late in the afternoon or early evening when the sun is about to set. Most of the time, I walk in a loop around my neighborhood. However, I have also walked in various other parts of town. I have walked on the hills near my house and even ventured out into the surrounding city parks. I have even walked on the beachfront near my home. When I go for a walk, I generally keep my phone in my pocket in case I need to call for help, but I never rely on it. I feel that it takes away from the experience to be constantly tethered to technology. Instead, I enjoy taking in the surroundings and taking in the sounds and smells of the city. I enjoy taking walks because they provide me with a chance to clear my head and enjoy the natural environment around me. They are also a great way to get exercise and meet new people. Magi is my pet dog. Magi is my pet dog and I love her very much. Magi has been with me for about a year now, ever since we moved into this new house. She's always been great around other people, but she can be quite shy when it comes to strangers. That said, once she gets to know you or if you happen to do something really cute, there's nothing that can stop her from wagging her tail vigorously. Magi loves going on walks, whether it's just around the block or as far as our local park will allow us. She tends to sprint the whole way, and she also enjoys playing fetch whenever we have time. Magi has been my pet dog for the last year. Initially, I got her because I was considering getting a pet dog for the first time. I was looking for a small dog that I could take for walks around the neighborhood. I saw a post about a dog that was being sold for $70. I immediately fell in love with her. Magi was a black and tan dog, and she looked so cute. I went to the address that the person wrote down, and the moment I saw her, I knew that I had to have her. I paid the $70 and took her home. Since then, Magi has been my best friend. She sleeps next to me every night and wakes up to eat and play with me in the morning. She spends her days running around the neighborhood or sleeping next to me. She loves to play fetch and cuddle. She also loves going for walks and being taken to the park. She is such a lovable and friendly dog that I can't imagine my life without her. I would recommend getting a dog if you are considering it. I am grateful that Magi has become my pet. I enjoy my dog Magi. She is such a friendly and lovable dog. I can't imagine my life without her. I would recommend getting a dog if you are considering it. I am grateful that Magi has become my pet. A visit to the zoo with my family. A zoo is a place where one can see different types of animals in close proximity. It provides an opportunity for people to learn about the natural world and how different species live together. The zoo also teaches children about conservation, animal behavior, and ecology. A visit to a zoo can be fun and educational at the same time. On a recent weekend, my family and I visited the zoo. The zoo was a great experience for all of us. We were able to see many different animals, learn about their habitats, and have fun. We were able to interact with the animals and feel some of their emotions. For example, when we were looking at the tigers, I could feel their powerful and overwhelming energy. Similarly, when we were playing with the puppies, I could feel their happiness and innocence. The zoo was a great way to spend a fun-filled day. I would recommend it to others. We loved the zoo and all of its different features. Some of our favorite things about the zoo were the expansive views of the animals and the transparent enclosures. This allowed us to see the animals up close and learn more about their lives. Additionally, the transparent enclosures allowed us to see the animals interacting with their environment. For example, we saw a lion playing with a young pet pig. This was an amazing demonstration of how much the animals loved and enjoyed their habitats. Our trip to the zoo was also surprising. For example, we did not expect to see so many gorillas. The zoo had a large population of gorillas. We were able to see them up close and personal. Additionally, the zoo had a variety of different animals that we were not expecting. We saw different animals from all over the world, which was a great opportunity for us to learn about different cultures. The zoo was a great experience for all of us. I arranged a birthday party last night. A birthday party is a fun and exciting event that everyone looks forward to. When planning your birthday party, it's important to take into account the many different aspects involved in putting on such an event. One of the most important parts of any birthday party is arranging for entertainment. If you have guests who are particular about their music selection, hiring a DJ or band may be the perfect solution for you. Other considerations include choosing appropriate games and food choices, making sure your decorations are up to date and chic, and ensuring that everything runs smoothly from start to finish. Last night I arranged a surprise birthday party for my best friend. We had a great time and everything went very well. We invited a few of our close friends. We had a lot of fun. We started the party with a little game, in which I had to hide some gifts under some funny titles. I had to be quick because everyone was enjoying themselves. The game was getting more and more exciting. After the game, we took a break and started drinking some juice. We could still hear the laughter and the merriment from the party. We soon started eating cake. We had a great time chatting with everyone. The party went well. Everyone had a good time, and everyone got along perfectly. We all laughed and had a great time, just like I wanted. We all enjoyed the surprise. I was really happy and excited, and it was one of the best birthday parties I have ever attended. I felt great after the party. I am glad that everything went so well and that I could spend my birthday with the people I love. Thank you for a wonderful party. The party was a great success and everyone had a lot of fun. It was exactly what I wanted, and I am glad that it went so well. A great camping trip. Camping trips are a great way to get away from it all and have some fun in the process. There is something special about being able to spend time outdoors without any electronics, plugging into anything, or feeling confined by normal life. Camping trips can be enjoyed by everyone no matter what their experience level with camping might be. Whether you are a seasoned camper or this is your first trip out, these tips will help make sure that your camping trip is one of the best. The camping trip that we went on was one of the best experiences that we have had. Initially, before we left, we did some research on different campsites that were available in the area. We found one that met all of my requirements, which was a relatively close distance to both a city and a major highway, making it easy to get back and forth. As we were getting ready to go on my camping trip with my brother, we were very excited. We were going to be spending time in the woods and hiking through the mountains. We would also have a great time sleeping outside in our tent and eating food. It was going to be one of the best experiences of my life. When we got there, we set up our tents and then went exploring the area. Everything looked so beautiful. The site that we chose was beautiful, with a lot of open space and plenty of trees. We felt very relaxed and comfortable while camping, which was a surprise since we are not typically very outdoorsy. But the scenery and the peace that the environment provided were definitely worth the trip. We took a trip to the woods in the summer of 2018 and had a great time. We hiked 10 miles per day, swam in a lake, and caught fish for dinner. It was an adventure unlike any other we had been on before. One of the things that we enjoyed about the camping trip was the fact that we were able to connect with the environment in a way that we never had before. We were able to appreciate the beauty of the surrounding trees and the earth under my feet in a way that we never had before. We also enjoyed spending time around the campfire, listening to music, and chatting with my fellow campers. We are planning on going on a similar camping trip in the future. We would recommend this camping trip to anyone who is looking for a relaxing, stress-free experience. It is perfect for anyone who wants to get away from the city and reconnect with nature.